Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. If it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Here we go. Shout out to my replay gang. Shout out to my overseas gang. And shout out to my unsubscribed. If you're not subscribed, you should go ahead and subscribe and join the family. I appreciate y'all. We got a lot of new members. I like to see that the old school members are still hanging around. Some of the newer members that were newer are now old school members. So welcome to the old school family. All of you, you know what I'm saying, used to be new members but aren't new anymore. You're officially part of the old school family. And shout out to these new booty, brand new members. We appreciate you guys. You know, welcome to the family. Over here, we have a good time. And late at night, it gets kind of goofy sometimes, but, you know, it is what it is. If you can't have a good time and you can't relax, then you don't need to be over here. That being said, shout out to my members. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the likes, you know, the comments, and the shares, y'all. You guys are holding it down. You guys are the dopest to ever do it. Okay? That being said, I appreciate you guys pouring into me. So allow me to pour into you guys with this dope ass video. You seen the title. They do. They suffer in all kind of silence to your success, your rise, to your fame and your glory. I wrote a few things down. Return to the notes. Tomorrow's Monday, so why not kick Monday off or Sunday night off with some notes? Now, these people, they're ex-friends of yours, acquaintances, possible, could have been business associates, people that wrote you off. Yeah, those people. The people that you know that were like, you're washed up, this person right here, really just wanted to watch you crash and burn. But instead, they're watching you rise to glory. Now, you're sitting back like, these people never really believed in me. The fake love was real. Yeah, I said it. The fake love was real, and it was heavy. They're issuing it out like candy, like you couldn't tell. And so, when the shoe dropped, you expected for them to just skedaddle. But instead, these haters, these low-key haters, the ones that never believed in you, can't stop watching you. They just can't get enough. It's something about the way that you keep rising and overcoming all of your obstacles. One after another after another. Let's let the lawnmower man go by. Some people's kids. And he thinks that sounds good. Anyway, and that's not a motorcycle, y'all. That was a vehicle. That was a car. These people are just watching you. And, you know, listen, before it used to bother me. Because, where are my notes at? This year, you're working towards being the best version of yourself. And since this is your optimal best version, you're making these narcissists suffer in silence and cry on a whole nother level. You're achieving levels of fitness, just being overall fine as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Pat yourself on the back. And your focus of being unbothered. And I don't think that we expand upon being unbothered enough. Your unbotheredness, this is next level, right? They can't, there's been all kind of things tried on you. They've tried to gaslight you. They've tried to troll you in a way to make you feel like they're strangers, but your intuition, and you know that, you know how life really works, which is that no real regular person is going to put this much effort into trolling you. It has to be somebody that you know. And if it's somebody that you know, who's going to put this? So you can kind of put two and two together at all times and pretty much assume who it is. Now, sometimes it can be a random person, but you can always tell a random troll from a targeted attack. These people are retarded. I don't mean to say it like that. These people are not right. Okay. This person wants to get some attention really bad from a guy. You know what I mean? How many times you're gonna, pass by my house? Come on, man. Nobody cares about your lawnmower. Anyway, I can't do shit. Yeah. Okay. We'll go a little bit deeper into it. Okay, and we'll get more specific. These people, right? These haters, well, used to be haters. They're fans now. They're fans. They're legit fans. They're fans. But these haters were watching you before, hoping to see your downfall. And, they showed who they were. You've called them out. But people are still watching me. I have people from that fitness group that are still watching me. I really don't see what the point is. Like, there's something about me that they just can't get enough of. I mean, at first it was funny, but like now it's really like, oh, well, shit, this guy's got something about him, and they just can't stop watching me. Some of these people can't stand me, y'all. I mean, they really don't like me, but they can't stop watching me. They just can't. And I've said this before in other videos, is to the point where they know I know who they are, and I've already called them out, so they can never come back and be like, hey, buddy. Nah, it can never be that. But they won't stop watching me. They're steady watching me. And so when you start getting in the game for a while and you realize the suffering and silence that's being done by these narcissists, it is a hate, a self-hate, a disgusting, gotta hide everything. So they're gonna sit here and watch you, still copy you, but they're gonna do it in the sneakiest. And if you knew who watched you, you would be surprised. You wouldn't be surprised, but you'd be surprised. It's a lot of these people that so-called wrote you off a long time ago, but they're putting this effort into going into this with these fake ass accounts just to make sure you don't know who they are. So they can watch you on TikTok, they can watch you on Instagram, they can watch you. Hell, some of these people be in your Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? You don't even be knowing they be in your Snapchat, y'all. Like these people, and it's not just exes, because the ex get a little bit of a pass for being kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? You broke her back. But these people are just like weirdos. You know what I mean? And I know I'm sounding like I'm kind of whispering a little bit. Well, I just don't want to yell tonight. But I mean, it's really just like the people that you really are thinking that have moved on, that used to be your old haters. They're your old haters, but they're your new fans. Your old haters are your new fans, y'all. And some of the most dedicated ones watching your videos front to back, back to front, hitting rewind, fast forward. You know what I'm saying? And you're looking at your ratio, you're getting barely any dislikes. I'm getting like 3 or 4 dislikes. I know who them people are. I mean, it's my ex and shit. But like, there's a lot of other people watching me, right? They're not hitting dislike on there. They're people that cannot, they cannot come to you. See, Duran, homie knows already. You know what I'm saying? These people, they know they can't come to you and ask for advice. So what they're doing is just getting the advice they can get by taking notes. You know what I'm saying? It's taking notes watching you. You know what I mean? And then they might send somebody in every now and again, but they know your intuition's going to catch it. You know what I'm saying? And these are people, again, you thought they done wrote you off. You thought that they done been done, thought that you were done and over. They're watching you nightly. You are fascinating as fuck to them. I mean, they know without having to tell anyone else, and this is part of the reason why they watch you as well, they know that whatever you went through, they couldn't handle a third of it. The reason why they know they couldn't handle a third of it, because while everybody was kicking you while you were down, they joined in because they're like, well, hell, I won't be able to get up out of that if it was me. Might as well, you know what I'm saying, join in with everybody else. They didn't know to jump in on the winning side was kind of hard for a lame to really realize, like, oh, this dude's going to pick himself back up no matter what. You know, the only person that's smooth like that is Moon, because Moon went to Iraq with me twice and seen me become an engineer. Moon knows me. Moon is the only person that the minute I started, he was like, bro, you always on your feet. You ain't never, just remember me whenever he don't never, you know what I'm saying? He already know. Very intuitive. You know what I'm saying? Have my back from the beginning, so when I get rich, my man gonna be right there making money with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I carry him with me. Trust me. You know what I mean? Podcast, whatever I gotta do. He making his own money, but he'll be right there with me. You know what I mean? He know how to get on the right. You know what I'm saying? This is a smart man. These other people, yeah, I'm gonna kick him while he's down. You know, this dude acting, he tripping, all this other stuff. No, I wasn't acting or tripping. I can tell a copycat when I see one. I called him out. You decided to ride with the copycat. Okay, well, the copycat's a loser. Okay? You should have rolled with the big dog in the beginning. You should have known that I was a big dog, because when you feel like you got to gang up on one person, then that's the big dog right there. Because if I was weak, you wouldn't do it. You would feel sorry for me. But you're like, nah, he can handle it. Whether you said it out loud or you just subconsciously knew this fool can handle that. He can get kicked. He can get stomped by a bunch of different people. He's just so tough. I'm just mad at looking at him. You're mad at looking at me because you knew you couldn't break me. You're mad at looking at me because even when you tried to break me, you joined in. Y'all all thought, since it's a group of people against me, you shunning me and everything, that should do something to me, and it didn't do nothing to me. Because unlike what y'all be saying y'all are, I'm actually that. I ain't got to keep talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it really is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be real to recognize real. That's a misconception. You ain't got to be real to recognize real. You can be as fake as they can be. You can still recognize that real ass motherfucker. I'm that real ass motherfucker, man. It is what it is. Anybody rocking with me, you know what I'm saying, in my tribe is a reflection of me. They're a bunch of real ass motherfuckers. That's why we rocking it to the top. You know, so when you thought all that shit was funny, you know what I'm saying, it was cute and everything, make fun of me, talking about Chosen one this and Sigma that. It's funny until that shit started working, right? It was funny, right? It was real sweet and everything. Now everybody trying to use a blueprint. Everybody trying to get over on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I thought that some of these people had rocked on and rocked out and forgot about me. Nah. They still be sending me stuff like, hey, let's get what's her name up to 1,000 on TikTok. What's her name? Hey, this is all part of that fitness group. Y'all still watching me? Y'all still like it be the acting like I don't know that they didn't like me, that be doing it for me, right? Like, that's the part that do it for me, when they act like I don't know that you didn't like me. You sided with the dude that went against me and I destroyed him. You still sided with them, right? Like, I can forgive, but I don't forget. All right? You sided with them, and you can side with them. There were some of them that sided with them and sided with me, and let it be known, right? Cool. Those cool folks, I still rock with you. You know, some of them try to make it seem like they rock with me, really didn't rock with me. They're trying to be some moles, but I fished you out. You know who you are. I don't fuck with you. And then there's others that just straight up sided with the dude, you know what I'm saying? And then thought that he was the winner. Thought he was the winner because he came at them all fake, like asking for help. And since all them people are on ego, well, he asked for help from me and you didn't. So that's the one I'm going to rock with. Well, he asked for help from you because he needs help, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, North Carolina? That's my home state right there. You know. Oh, yeah, always. Always, right? So, like with the X's, and then these are just, like I said, these YouTube haters. Again, in the beginning, I had a flock of YouTubers that, you know, they just copy each other. And I seen it, and I'm just one of them people to call it out. But since I was the only one calling it out, they try to make me out to be like some weirdo, try to shun me and all this other stuff, weird shit, right? I crushed them. I crushed them. I crushed them. But these same people are still staying in touch, just like keeping tabs on me. And you're like, well, if I was lame, you know what I'm saying, back then, apparently, that y'all felt like y'all needed to go against, why do y'all feel the need? Because I don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. Ain't it though? Cause your boy doing pretty decent on TikTok. Like my YouTube don't reflect my TikTok. My TikTok is blowing up. Like if I really put the time into TikTok that I'm doing YouTube, and that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be seeing me with 25,000 TikTok followers here within the next month. Seriously, like 25,000, and my views gonna be getting up to 1 million views or something. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and invest into that. Even though I don't make money like that on it, I still make money. I'm gonna go ahead and invest into that. You know what I'm saying? But like that TikTok thing, man. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like my haters, like they don't. I didn't. I invest in the YouTube because I thought the YouTube is, but TikTok is really where it's at. You want to, if you want to get, what I'm saying, people to notice you, that's where you need to be going. But a lot of people don't, especially if they're a YouTuber, they're not thinking like that. So I was thinking like that when it wasn't really being thought of like that. I thought like I'm gonna build my TikTok base and then bring them over some kind of way. Have to find a way to bring them over. But if I can build my base up well enough over there, I can bring anybody over, right? It's the same content over here. We'll see. My TikTok is more like lighter based. I do a lot of duets, but it's the same type of content, like about don't deal with narcissists. But it's also like I duet with people that are talking motivational stuff too, motivational, inspirational, and then when I go live, I work out, right? But I have an ex who keeps reporting my live, so I'm very selective about going live. I got to make sure that I block whoever comes in there talking crazy, because what she'll do is she'll come in a bot account, talk crazy, get me to say something to her, and then start reporting my lives, right? So I have to be really careful with it. But I got a backup account that I'm bringing up, and then I got a third account that I'm gonna bring up too. So I'm gonna have like 3 different accounts rotating through. They're not like YouTube. YouTube, they can't really block you or ban you like that, but on TikTok, they can kind of get to you. Yeah, I do, but here's a problem with it, right? She's coming in through a bunch of different fake accounts. So I have to have, or I like to have a moderator in there or two. So, and she always comes in doing the same thing. She'll come in, question my sexuality or something like that. So, just block it automatically, right? Because the women that are in there watching, they just come in with nice emojis. The guys that are in there watching don't say nothing because they know I'm pretty much doing this for the ladies anyway. But like if someone gets in there and start gaslighting me or something, it's probably a hater. Who's gonna hate on me? I'm on TikTok all the time. There are people on there that will have a whole live where they ain't even gotta touch their screen, and they talking goofy stuff. I'm just working out. Why would anybody hate on me for working out? Why would you be reporting me for working out the country music? I'm not doing anything but working out the country music. That is a hater that is reporting me. I'm not talking junk or nothing. I don't even talk most of the thing. I'm just working out. Who else would report that? That's crazy. Well, the ex don't she ain't gonna work out anyway, but it bothers, like I said, she's a narc. So she's weird, man. The lady thinks I'm her property. So she's reporting my live, you know what I'm saying, while I'm in there working out. Cause I ain't doing nothing. Listen, I'm just working out shirtless. I ain't doing nothing to nobody. You ain't doing nothing. I talk more junk on here than anything. But she can't do nothing on here because YouTube got that shit locked. You know, but like TikTok ain't the same way. So if I don't block her, then she'll use that opportunity to like run it up. So I gotta like block her automatically. So that's why I tell people don't be talking in here, just watch and send emojis. You doing too much talking, I'm gonna block you. Because you ain't because she has to come in and report it or something, right? She can't just block it or report it without. She has to come in and have something to report. But if I block her ass before she can report it, it sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, eventually this loser will get a life. You know what I mean? But what she don't be understanding is like all the stuff that she's making me do is it motivates me to just like go harder. When I get lazy, I just think about, I ain't gonna let nobody stop me from being great. Like this garbage can see that I'm something great and gotta like put this effort in daily. or weekly or whatever. You know, so like knowing that somebody's putting that much effort into stopping me, it's really motivating. Like I transmute that shit. Like I do it all the time. It's just like, man, you really fucking with the wrong one. When you go against me like that, like you gonna put effort into trying to hold me down? Like, do you know who my people are? Like, do you know who my people are? I mean, that's all we do is fight. So don't do that. Don't do that. Like the best thing for them to do is disappear. So I gotta motivate myself by myself. But if you come at me and you're putting a consistent effort to put pressure on me, well, you're just gonna fool, you're gonna make a diamond, man. You really need to just back off. You know, but I don't want nobody anymore. I just let them come at me and I keep taking and motivating with it. Like, okay, I'm gonna crush you without having to do nothing to you. I'm just gonna crush you with my performance, with my output. You know, just my high volume of high quality. You know what I'm saying? Content that just gets better and better. You know, because I'm gonna keep putting out so much of it that, but they don't understand what I'm doing. When I was dropping all them videos, I was perfecting my craft. I was getting my speech down. I was getting my cadence. You know, I was getting my flow. I was figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? I was figuring it out. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got it. Got him, coach. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to drop like 7 videos a day. You know, I did get sick, you know, during my little ascension thing or whatever, but like now I'm over that. So it's like my videos are going to be targeted. I'm going to have the longer videos when I have them, but I don't know. I'm in the niche of narc abuse or whatever, but I'm in my own niche, right? There's nobody else out there recovering from it and showing you the whole parts of it. You know what I'm saying? And not trying to cover anything up. Not trying to save face by trying to be cute here and there. Because, see, that's my thing. Everybody's trying to be cute and everybody's trying to be more than what they are. I'm not. And I got a lot. I got a lot that I could, you know, pat my chest about. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. It don't mean nothing, man. Like, I'm trying to help people. I really want to help people, and I like seeing people grow. I'm here for the right reasons. So I know I'm going to stand out because I'm here for the right reasons. There's just nothing fake about me, and I'm not here doing it for clout. I've already worked at the White House. We've already gone through this. I've already seen the top levels, the top people, and it didn't mean nothing to me when I was doing that. You know what I mean? It didn't mean nothing to me. You know, I'm royalty, period. It's in my blood. So I don't get impressed by other people or status or money. You know, I've always been that way. It's just in my blood. Like, I know I'm royalty. It's in my blood. It's just in my blood. I don't change. I don't change. Okay? It's just meant to be. That's where it's supposed to be. I expect it to be that way. Period. I didn't get overexcited. Man, when I met the president, which it wasn't the first time I did, but my dad, you know, was getting worked up, sweating through his suit and stuff. That's another man. Another man. I don't get worked up like that. No. I was glad I could do that opportunity for my dad, but no. No. You know what I'm saying? I knew shining in that picture. I'm worried about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just a different kind of person. I'm just built different. That's why, you know I'm meant to be great. You have to know this kind of stuff. And I don't get impressed by other people. Status and people's fame, and you don't know what them people have had to sacrifice to get where they're at. I ain't had to sell my soul or nothing. So again, you know, when I get where I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have like, you know, my morals and my values, man. All the way to the top. Carried myself like a man. Didn't compromise nothing. Didn't have to lie, cheat, steal, nothing. Did it how I get it how I live, all the way to the top. You know? And I appreciate having people that rock with me. You know, I ain't had to lie about nothing. I ain't had to feel ashamed about nothing, which I wouldn't anyway. But the people that rock with me don't try to make me feel funny about it or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They rock with me. They're trying to see where I'm going to go. You know, they want to be a part of it. So fake people, I don't understand it. Lying ass people is just trying to get in and see what my secret sauce is. It don't even matter what it is. It can't be mimicked. And they can see this too because I'm always changing. I change all the time, like with the what I'm gonna do. When it's natural to you and it's meant for you. Hey, what's going on, horses? What's going on, love? I was wondering when he's gonna show up. You know what I mean? I knew if I ran one long enough, couple of them long enough, you show up. Y'all like the longer lives. Y'all do. But starting tomorrow during the weekday, the weekends I'll probably run them long for you guys. But the weekdays we gotta get back on schedule, y'all. I gotta get some viral videos. I do know one thing also, if you guys are sharing to like other platforms, the videos, it helps YouTube feel like something to be shared. So keep doing that. But I got to get back to those 15 minutes and less, baby. It's got to be those 15 minutes and less all week, baby. But at nighttime, we can run them a little bit longer. But 15 minutes and less, baby. You know what I mean? Anyway, what were we talking about? Ladies start coming up in here. I just lose my track of thought, man, completely. I tell you what, if I can do anything to motivate people, yeah, I know, but I'm celibate, right? But I just, they're always going to be a weakness to me, especially when they're being really nice, which they always are. And I just, yeah, it's going to be a constant struggle all my life, but I have a lot of more control now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot more control now with my celibacy. I value myself, my vessel. You were saying something before that. Yeah, that okay. Yeah, if you're thinking about doing, uh, coaching, you know what I'm saying, exclusive coaching and stuff like that. If you want, I would say do it. You want to make videos? I would say do it. I say do it. I say just get out there and just start dropping content, and just see where it lands. You'd be surprised. A lot of people just want authentic right now, and a lot of people are putting too much time in their production, and it's not about production quality right now. If you can't see that, then you're not intuitively tapped in like you think you are. Like people just want good information. I've seen ladies that have 50,000 subscribers and they don't even bother to clean their lens off. It's so doggone, the lens is a fingerprint. It looks like it's snowing or something in the room, or there's fog inside the room. No one even cares. They get watched every single video because they're putting out some solid content. So like I watch things like that, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch that kind of stuff. And it just don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's gross, but it's like, they don't clean their lens off, is what I'm talking about. And that, you know what I'm saying, doesn't matter. They don't really care about production quality. People just want the information. They want to get good information. And it's about getting information from people that they can relate to. That's why I always tell people there's room for everybody and everything. I don't like being copied, but I say there's room for everybody because there's different people that they'll retain information better from a different kind of person than me, or some people retain it better from somebody like me. So since there's so many different kinds of people and there's so many people, there's always room for everybody. Yes, it's like before the pandemic. It's really strange because I had a YouTube channel before the pandemic and it didn't really take off. You know what I'm saying? But I believe it's right now, like podcasts especially too, man. You can really, because people just won't like have a conversation with you, and they want to talk to authentic people that like people they can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody they don't all that prim and proper stuff like before the pandemic, no one cares about it no more. It's just like they want good content just from like good honest people. Like good regular, you know what I'm saying, people that they can relate to. And a lot of people don't see that. The podcast thing is where it's at too. Because what I can do with a podcast is I can work out to it. Because when I'm a lot of times I'm not able to look at the video. So I'm just listening to people really have a great conversation and I'm working out to it. Because I don't know why I'm like that. I like working out and stuff like that to just people having conversation, right? Or if it's like a YouTuber who's talking to their live and they're really intuitive and it's like they're just kind of like tapped in, they're talking to their audience and it's just like having a conversation. And I'll be working out and I'll be like, oh yeah, I agree with that. And I'll be like, that's a good point right there. And I'll be doing stuff like that. That's what I really do. I don't like watch goofy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't watch meaningless stuff. I watch stuff that I can relate to or listen to. Even though it's a video, what I'm saying, I have the premium or whatever YouTube, so I can run in the background because I have to have multiple stuff going anyway. So I'll normally have YouTube run in the background while I'm on TikTok checking comments and stuff like that, or Instagram or something like that, but the YouTube is still running, I mean, however you want to put it, you know what I'm saying? I don't categorize myself in any kind of bucket. You know what I mean? People have all these different groupings and the way to describe things. I like to compartmentalize stuff, right? That's what I do. That's what I like to describe it. That's my perspective. But everybody got their own perspective. You know what I'm saying? I just like avoid any perspective that has a negative connotation, or an assumed negative connotation to it, which it shouldn't, but it does. So I ain't never been diagnosed with none of that stuff. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I can sit still, but like I said, whenever I'm putting time into something, I like to multitask because I understand that time is everything. So if time is everything, I don't want to be spending my time spread wide doing something I can take care of in a smaller time period and get back to doing what I want to do, which is absorbing as much as I can in the day and staying in the present moment. So, like I said, it's perspective. Everybody's perspective is different. I don't think there's a way to wrongly look at anything. You know what I'm saying? Just my perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, and what I try not to do is project my perspective too much on the people. But if I get asked questions or someone's projecting their perspective onto me, I'm gonna have to say, hey, look, this is the way I look at it. Because that's all you. Time is not real, but then again, it's all you got at the same time, right? So you don't want to be like spending it, when you can multitask, and get multiple projects rolling. And then, what I'm saying, take your time and chill. Time management, what I'm saying, making sure that you don't just waste your time and valuing your time, right? Like it's all that stuff's mixed together, So that's how I look at it. But then there's also days where I know that it's best for me to sleep, you know? You know what I'm saying? Some days it's best to sleep. Go ground yourself outside, get some sunlight, and, completely just love yourself. And then sometimes get the business rolling and get what you got to get done, So I mean, all of y'all are like that. You know what I mean? Y'all know it. That's why y'all here. I'm just a reflection of y'all. So, we're all doing the same thing. As long as you're keeping that positive mindset and, what I'm saying, you're trying to love everybody and spread love and trying to teach something. You know what I mean? If you can, if you're not into teaching people, I get it, I understand. If you're still in the learning phase, but each one teach one, man. Like we're all like not forcing your perspective, but you just either putting your content out there, or you having a group of people that actually want to learn from you, but not forcing nothing on no one. That's why I'm not real bossy on here, and I don't be on here saying you gotta do this and you gotta do that. Like, you ain't gotta do shit. you ain't got to do shit. You do whatever you want to do. You do whatever you want to do. I will never be the kind of person be telling you stuff like that. There it is. You know what I'm saying? Having complete love for oneself. You know, hey, what's going on, love? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, yeah. The energy exchange is real. You know, but like I like to, I call my energy back to me and stuff like that, and send people's energy back to them. But sometimes, man, it's all right. Like I'm getting used to it now. Like people being in my energy sometimes. You know, like because it's not. It's really most people aren't ill intended. You know, most people are pretty. You know, they got pretty good intentions. But there are a few of them out there. But you know, it can't be helped. It can't be helped. All right, we'll drop by anytime. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. We love getting new members every day. You know, that's why I like running these long lives. Also, we always get some new members every new live I do that I run longer than like 10 minutes. But man, I might not get up in the AM at 3:30, but I might have to drop another video because this ran up too long. But I really like having the lives with you guys. It's just like talking to family. You know, y'all be just like talking to family and stuff, you know, and you just lose track of time, you know. That's what happens to me. That's actually a really good thing because I know some people that be looking at the time the whole time like, oh, good Lord, I've only been talking for 3 minutes. I got to get another 10 minutes. Oh, no. Like, they be freaking out. With y'all, it just be like, oh, 39 minutes, 36 minutes already. You know what I mean? That's a good thing, y'all. You know, my other channel was like that. You know, my other channel was like, that fitness one, it was like, oh, Lord, I'm working out. I done put a good 15 minutes of working out in. I ain't got nothing to talk about, you know? Not like that over here. Over here, we just be getting it in. Having a good time, chopping it up like we do, you know? But again, I don't want to run it over 40, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, you know, and maybe jump back on here because I'm not going to get up at 3:30. I mean, it's already 11 o'clock. But if I get back on here, the next one's gotta be within 15 minutes. It's I gotta get off of here within I got to. I got to. It's gotta be less than 15 minutes. Hear me. It's gotta be less than 15 minutes, y'all. I gotta do it for the algorithm. I got to do it for the algorithm. But you know I love talking to y'all. We'll see. We'll see. I was playing it by ear. I love putting out the content. You know what I'm saying? God works in mysterious ways. You never know. You know, I think I know, but I really don't know. Right? You never know. Y'all know. Huh. All right. I'm going to jump off of here. And I keep talking about working out, y'all, but you know I ain't going to do it. You know I'm not going to do it. You know I'm not going to get on TikTok and give no goofy ass narc no chance to get my shit shut down in the middle of the night. I am not going to. Nah, them motherfuckers be sleeping in an hour or so. And I can do whatever I want, not to worry about nothing. You know, but what else? What else? Back on here, possibly on YouTube, though. Chop it up in a little bit. But if I do, 10 minutes or less. And that's if I do. 10 minutes or less. All right? All right, I gave you a bunch of videos a day. Your boy is back. I promise you, in the AM, back to business as usual. You know what I'm saying? It's a regular weekday. My kid will be in school. Man, come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a few minutes and bear with me. Because guess what? We're always winning. We're winning, y'all. We're winning. Winning every day, y'all. Every day. All right? Don't go too far. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button, sharing, chopping it up in the comments. I love it when you guys from overseas drop in. I love it when you guys just drop in. The old school, you know what I'm saying? My new booty ones. Like, y'all, listen, I appreciate y'all all, even when the TikTokers come on over. You know what I'm saying? And now, like, when y'all go over to TikTok, some of y'all on YouTube go over to TikTok. Man, I love it. I love seeing that cross-platform type of stuff, man. It's lovely. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. Beautiful thing. So, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? So, we back on here in a little bit. I promise you, it's gonna be worth your time. The next one, if I come on here, it's gonna be meat and potatoes. Might be some narc talk in there, but I'm gonna put you to sleep. I'm gonna put you on easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you to sleep. All right. Love y'all. Don't go too far, and don't be up too late.